All right, it's recording, and I am going to, I can figure out how to mute everybody. Okay. All right, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get started because we have the prospecting call with Sam directly following this. So we are going to have to keep this right at 30 minutes. We make sure we can all get on that call too. So welcome everybody to our Zaya on Fire new rep training. I'm sure we'll have some more hopping on. We have a bunch of new people on the team. So we were talking earlier today about making this maybe a twice a month deal because we just have reps joining us right and left, which is super exciting. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Monica Gagne, and I've been with Zaya since September of 2017. So a little over a year and a half now. I was rep number 303 in the entire company, which is super exciting. Katie, who's on tonight also, she signed up. Well, she's the one that kind of, she just waved. She is the one that introduced me to this amazing company, and I was the one that kind of jumped in a little bit quicker and then told her that she needed to do this with me because it was awesome. So, but the purpose of tonight's call is just to kind of get you guys going in your business. I know when you just sign up, you're kind of like, oh, I don't know what to do. So we're going to try to just lay it out there for you and help you get started right away, and with some training and also some tips to, get you started. So I'm also doing the call with Lindsay tonight. So Lindsay, if you want to just kind of get on and introduce yourself real quick, and then I'll take it back over.
Sure. I'm Lindsay Costello. I started in December of 2018. So I'm sort of a newbie too, but I kind of jumped in first and have been having a lot of fun. I was able to hit executive last month, and so I'm just having a good time, and I'm really happy to be here helping you guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Lindsay. All right. So one of the things that Katie and I talked about with this page with our team is some positive energy, positive vibes. That's what we want to have going on. I know sometimes we can get discouraged with things, customer service or inventory, but we try to keep this team as upbeat as we can. And, I understand we all get frustrated, but, complaining and voicing that frustration isn't really going to help matters. So we just try to look at the positive and keep everybody uplifted. And Zaya that's one of their pillars is uplift. So they have uplift, light, activity, and then community, which I think we have an awesome community with our team. Everybody is amazing. We all help each other out. We all encourage each other. So it's just a really fun team to be part of, and watching you guys all grow is just super exciting. So, all right, with that being said, I'm going to get right into it. We have housed all of our training in Trello. So if you have not been to Trello yet, you need to get there. If your upline didn't tag you in the post, let me know and I can send you the link to Trello, because that's where all of our information is housed. It's all in one spot. So I'm going to share my screen really quick here, and then you can see what I'm talking about if you haven't been there yet. So here we go. Okay, so this is Trello. So when you first join, I would start right here at the welcome. You can watch the little corporate video. This is Erin Bradley. She is our CEO. This company was started by Erin. She's a mom of 4 from Utah. Her husband and brother-in-law, Zach and Jeremiah, have been in the direct sales company world for a while. So Erin was the brains behind it, but they definitely help her out. So you can listen to that corporate video and then just start here and just kind of follow along. And then, I mean, obviously you don't go through all of it. That's just kind of where you start. But then if you're like, okay, I'm ready to set up my back office. How do I do this? Well, you come right over here. This is all our video training, and all of them are listed, setting up your back office, creating a party, exchanges, it's all there. And then this scrolls over. So if you want to learn more about our sizing guides or our product info, that is all there. We're going to, we post our team calls in here. If you have a rep from Canada or a potential rep from Canada, you can go into the Canada board. So this is kind of like a Pinterest for your business. So everything is super easy to find here. And this is where we put everything. So this is definitely something that you want to familiarize yourself with when you get started. So if you don't know anything about it, then contact your upline and they can get you set up with that. All right, I'm gonna go back to, all right. So Lindsay, I'm gonna turn it over to you and you can kind of talk about how they launch their business.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I think it is important to, and I mean, most of us probably have a social media account. So I think it's a good idea to, whether you do it in a private group or you do it, publicly on your page, I think it's a great idea to announce it there. It's a great idea to pick up the phone and tell your friends and family, I just joined this great company, and tell them why you joined and what you think about it. And just make sure you tell everybody you know, because that is kind of where the magic comes in this business. I highly recommend you have a launch party. I think having one in person is really a good idea because Zaya, and this is just my opinion, but Zaya is fairly new and a lot of people don't know who we are. We have like 7,500 reps in the country. And I mean, think about that when you extrapolate that to the whole population, that's nothing. So I sometimes think it's important for people to see and feel and even try on the things, even if they're just yours, even if you just get your kit and are able to show them / wear your things and then show them your website. I think it's important to do it in person. However, if you can't, social media would definitely be the next best place to do it. Honestly, you could even get people on a Zoom call. You could use Zoom, if you wanted to set up a time to have a party and everybody could grab their glass of wine and join you here virtually on Zoom, and you could model what you're wearing, or if you have a little bit of inventory, you can pull it out and show them some of the things that you like. But those are just kind of a couple of ways that you can do that. Zaya recommends shoot for having about 4 parties a month. They say that the people who are the most successful are adding 3 reps. So they're recruiting 3 reps. They're hosting about 4 parties. And by hosting, I think that means closing. Correct me if I'm wrong, Monica. And they're having about $2,500 in sales volume. But sometimes, you may not hit that your first couple of months, and that's okay. As long as you kind of set your sights on that, I think that's a great goal to shoot for. They've just noticed a pattern that the people who are growing the fastest are hitting those numbers. I do Instagram stories. Bag parties. I haven't done one of these yet, but I find this very interesting. You could drop off a bag of your Zaya things at someone's home and let them try them. And then just kind of I guess keep going. Monica, have you ever done a bag party?
I have. I just taken it to work before. And just brought it into work and had people try things on at work.
Okay, that's a good idea. So that's an option too. If you don't want to have people in your home, that would be a good way for people to see and touch and try then too. Which I have not done because I don't work outside of my home. So
I also took it to my hairdresser too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at you. I'm learning from you still. I love it. Okay, another good thing is if you're on Insta or Facebook, it's a good idea to post to your stories, post your outfit of the day, or, if you don't have a ton of Zaya, just, you don't have to do it every day. But it's just a way to I think people like it when you consistently show up and give them a story. So even if you're not posting your outfit of the day every day, maybe just post, your kids or what you're doing, or, make sure that you're attracting those followers to you, so they kind of expect your posts every day. And then when you throw in those outfits of the day, then that'll just kind of be like an added bonus. And then this says to post 2 to 3 status updates each day. I think that depends on what you like to do. I usually only like to post 1, but that's me. I think you can do whatever you want to do, but I feel like if you're putting Zaya on your personal page, I feel like it's a really good idea to make sure that you're getting in a really good mix of those personal and family and funny, or, whatever it is that sort of defines you and your personality, so that comes through on your social media profile. I think make sure just that it sounds like your voice and it sounds like you as a person, and then kind of weave in the Zaya and weave in those other things too. That way people get to see your whole picture, because you're not just a Zaya rep, you're not just a mom, you're not just a nurse, or whatever it is that you are. Make sure that people are getting to see the whole you. Let's see.
So
if you do online parties, we have some mock parties in Facebook. And actually, I think, is there one in Trello? Did I just see that? Do we have mock parties in Trello?
Well, I don't think.
Or we have posts.
Yeah, I think there is a mock party in there, but it's an older one, and that's on my to-do list.
Okay. Yeah. And I do think it's important to, because sometimes for me, in my experience, sometimes those can be kind of duds if nobody interacts. So I think it's important to do live videos and mix posts, and definitely do outfit of the day in there. But then Erica, I know other people do this too, but Erica sent me a graphic where she, did a point system. If you commented, if you liked, if you did all these things to interact, because it boosts the affinity of the post so that more people will see it in the group, then, your points at the end of the week could, throw you in the pot for a gift card or whatever it is, a pair of leggings, whatever it is you decide that you want to do. So I think that's a really good idea. And let's see.
No, I was just going to say with the hosting of the parties, sometimes you feel like your network is pretty small, but by hosting parties, you're going to definitely expand your network. So say you have it for your neighbor, and then your neighbor invites 10 friends over, and then you're now friends with those 10 friends, and then somebody in that party decides to have a party, and so on and so forth. So that is how you're going to grow your customer base and your network too. So hosting parties is essential for growing your business.
Definitely, because like you said, each one of us knows about 600 people on average, but then when you untap everyone else's network, if you just think about all those wires that kind of go out, and when you untap other people's networks, that's when it becomes really good. And I think it's important too to maybe add those people. If you create a private Facebook group for your Zaya, it's important to add those people to that too, and then encourage your friends whom you've added to your group to add their friends, because that's just another way to get some more exposure too.
And I was going to say real quick, Lindsay, when you do your launch party, if you did it online, then you can always, after you do your launch party, just change the name of your launch party to, Monica's VIPs or whatever you're going to call it. And then those people are already in that VIP group where you can post the new releases every Wednesday. You can post your outfit of the day. If they want to leave, they can leave. But at least you already started that little community there, after your first party, to get you going with that VIP group. Because I feel like
that's a really great idea.
I feel like the VIP groups are where Katie and we have talked, and that's where we get the majority of our customers now. They're just our repeat customers that keep coming back. So obviously it takes a little bit of time to build that, but that is definitely something I would recommend doing after that first launch party, if you had it online, or even if you, invited online through an event or something.
Yeah, and you're connecting with them every day. You're posting something, whatever it is, and you can offer, Monica, I think sometimes offers 10% if you order on the day that new releases are released. And that brings to mind when you said that, I learned this the hard way, to make sure to watch Zaya Family and Zaya Active, watch their Instagram pages on Wednesdays, because they tend to put those new releases out first there. So I sit and stalk the page instead of waiting for an email, because I'd rather see the pictures than get the write up about it.
Yes.
And then
building.
other than that, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you can talk about building, then I'll take on the next one.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. And then obviously, however, for whatever reason you join Zaya, like that is your thing, and you should, know that and have your own goals. But if you want to build a really big business, the way to do that is to build a team. So you want to make sure that you're connecting with people who would be a good idea to add to your team. And you start with your friends and family, because even if they tell you no, they still have to love you anyway. And so it'll be good practice for reaching out to them. If you need help with language, I'm such a believer in, like, it doesn't matter what you say to people, and I keep it really simple and try to take the heat off of them and say, is it something you'd be interested in hearing more about? But you can't say the wrong thing to the right person if somebody's interested. And I'm also a believer in that, like, if you have such a great energy about it and you're really excited about it, other people are going to feed off of that and get excited about it too.
Yes. I always like to talk about Zaya as a gift. Like this is an amazing opportunity, and you have to portray that to the people that you're talking to. You're offering them a gift. You should not feel bad or feel icky if you are offering them this amazing opportunity. That's how I have gotten. I no longer get nervous or weird about reaching out to people anymore, because I'm totally believer that this is an amazing opportunity and I'm giving them the best gift I can give them. So if you think of it that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can't take those no's personally. You just got to move on, and definitely follow back up with them unless they make it perfectly clear they want nothing to do with it. But if they say no, not right now, or I'm too busy, or I have all this going on, definitely follow up, because the fortune is in the follow up. So definitely go back through, but don't take those no's personally. The more no's you get, you're going to get some yeses, and they're going to be amazing reps on your team. So.
Yep. Absolutely. And then another thing, you can reach out to your best customers and you can offer them your discount. A way I would do that is just have them purchase at retail, and then I would just refund them through Venmo or PayPal, the price difference. And then also, if anybody loves or likes your post, you could reach out to them and say, hey, I'd love to offer you free shipping or 10% off, or whatever it is, whatever you feel comfortable doing. You invest in your business what is right for you. There's no real right answer there. And then another thing that Katie and Monica taught me too is, if you have somebody who really loves the products but maybe they don't want to host a party, set them up a VIP link. So you essentially set them up a party, and then they can, order and earn Hostess rewards off of their orders as they come in.
Awesome. All right. So, and obviously building your business is where you're going to see that residual income. So, you can make very good money. I'm going to mute this one real quick. There we go. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to mute these that are, okay, I think we're good. You can obviously make some very good money just by sales, but where you're going to see that residual income and the bigger money, the light, is when you build a team. Like Katie and I, it's just, we are just constantly pinching ourselves. We just can't believe how fast our team is growing. I've only been in a year and a half, and and now we have over 300, I think it was 320 people when I looked this morning. So it's just crazy how fast it happens. So, which is just super exciting. And we're not even into Zaya's big growth period yet. Most direct sales don't hit it till 36 months, and we're in month 26. So it's just, you guys, you're in at a great time, and it is just, you'll be in awe of how fast it happens. So, and Lindsay can attest for that. She's she's almost to where Katie and I are in just a short amount of time. So, you can definitely make it happen very quickly. So you're awesome, Lindsay. All right. So we're going to talk real quick about Let me find it. There we go. Okay. So some tips for success. Always have a party open in your back office for yourself. Most of us don't order anything using our rep discount. We have a party for ourselves and we pay full price. I know it sounds a little weird, but we pay full price through a party. The reason we do this is because at $1,000, like if you hit $1,000 personal volume in a month, Zaya will tack on another 8% commission. So we order through a party, try to get to $1,000 in that party, and then we earn hostess rewards and we earn commission. So you're kind of double dipping in that. I know it's a little confusing if you're a new rep, but you will definitely get it and we can help you figure it out. But that is the way to do it, because then you're going to earn 28% commission. It'll be on the back end instead of getting that 25% discount on the front end. So you're going to also earn hostess rewards, which are amazing. That's how most of us grow our inventory, is through those hostess rewards. So keep that in mind. So as far as numbers go, $200 is where you're going to earn commission. So $200 in PV is where you're going to earn commission. So you definitely want to earn that. So make sure it can be your sales if you're paying full price or your customers. $600 gets you the website fee waived. So, and I'm sure Lindsay's the same way, but we have never paid for our website fee. $600 can be yours or your customers' purchases. So it's pretty easy to get to that 600, and definitely shoot for that, because then Zaya will waive that website fee. So I already kind of talked about this before, but that $1,000 will give you an extra 8% commission. And then Zaya, they're very generous. I think it's been the last, 4 or so months that Zaya has added just extra commission onto our check because they have great months. So, and I feel like we keep having those great months. So hopefully we keep getting those extra commissions. We never know. They just surprise us. So it's awesome to wake up to that email. And then $2,500 is where Zaya, that is your goal to hit for a lot of the promos. So right now there's a promo for a trip to Punta Cana in October. So it's $2,500 in sales and 3 reps a month. That's how you're going to grow your business. That's what you should all aim for. I know that sounds crazy when you're a brand new rep thinking, oh my gosh, how am I ever going to get there? But you will. And it is definitely something that you can achieve. So that is how you're going to consistently grow your business every month and earn those promos. So, and then, here we go. And then also something that is super, super important, and like I talked about at the beginning of the call, with mindset and attitude, personal, sorry, I don't know who that is. There we go. With mindset, you need to be doing some personal development. If it's just 10 minutes a day, that's great. At least it's something. Because it really does, this business is hard sometimes, and sometimes you feel like you can't do it. And it's a roller coaster. Some days are going to feel awesome, and some days you're going to be like, I want to quit, but you can't quit because you're not going to get where you want to be. So stay with it. I promise you it'll be worth it. But reading or listening to personal development has really helped me get over that fear of hearing no, and just having the courage to reach out. Getting comfortable with being uncomfortable is kind of my motto this year. And it's working. So definitely take some time. I don't read. I don't have time to read. So I listen to podcasts, and I have Audible, and when I'm in the car, that's all I have on. I usually don't have any music on. I'm just listening to a book. So you can always reach out to us for ideas on good ones to listen to or read, and we can all help you out with that. So, let's see. We have a couple questions. I was just going to say we can open it up to, I think we've covered everything, so we can open it up to some Q&A. Let's see. how long do you keep parties open in the back office? Well, Zaya only lets you keep them open for a month. So, I mean, I have some that have been open for 3 months. I mean, they'll let you keep them open, but you just can't shop in them. You have to change the dates for them to show up on the front of your website. Like if you send a customer there, you'll have to change the dates for it to be like within a month. They won't let you shop if it's been past a month. But I have parties that I've had in my back office for 3 months or 4 months that I haven't closed yet. So anybody else? Katie, do you have anything to add? No? Okay. Any questions? You can unmute yourself and ask if you have any. That was the only one in the chat, so.
So
wait, how?
parties.
Go ahead. Hi, Mary. Yes, we can hear you, Mary.
Hi. Okay. I'm hiding in my closet. I have a sleeping baby in my room, so don't mind the shoes.
We understand.
So if you have the party open for a month in your back office, is there a certain date range that you should do in order for it to show up like on your check that month? Like, are there dates that should kind of like line up?
No, it's not gonna
like
matter.
with when they're gonna pull for commission stuff?
No, you're gonna make that commission right away when you sell the item. It doesn't matter about the party. You don't make commissions on the party. The only time it matters about the party is for the promos, because for the promos they do like a 3x4, so it's 3 reps and 4 parties. So you'll want those parties closed within that month if you're trying to hit those promos. Okay. But it has nothing to do with your commission. Okay. You're going to make those commissions when the orders are placed for that.
So
month.
The sales, sorry, I'm very new to the concept
go
of this.
ahead.
So the sales from the party, like going towards that $1,000 mark though, like there's
that's
not
in a month.
It's just like a running total. It's not.
You have to have that 1,000 in a month. But let's say the party starts, you had a party that started in March and you're not closing it to the middle of April. It's just the March sales are going to go towards your March check and the April sales are going to go towards your.
Okay.
So yeah, you have to have that.
So the dates don't matter. Okay. No. I thought maybe it wouldn't go towards the total until you'd closed out the party or something.
It doesn't. Nope, it has nothing to do with that. So, and then can you talk about how long each style will last and when sizes sell out? We don't really know. I mean, we've had some new releases that they have sold out in a half hour. And then we have some releases that are still in the back office after 6 months. So there's no rhyme or reason to it. The staple items, like our Black Pocket Light and Tights and our, our twist tanks, those will always be here, but they might be in different colors or, some of the colors say yellow came last year in the twist tank and then it gets retired, but they bring the Corsair blue, but then it gets retired, but like the black and the white will stay. But we have no idea about that. It just happens. We have no inside information on how long we're going to keep something or when it's going to be discontinued. So, anything else? All right, guys. So next, if you can, Sam Higginson, who was the sales director for Rodan and Fields, is going to be doing a prospecting call. So make sure you get on that because it'll be something that we can, I'm sure they'll have it in our back office and we can share it with our potential reps. So it'll definitely be something that you'll want to listen to. If not tonight live, then the recording. So.
Yeah, they are recording it.
Okay, good. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being on. I hope that was helpful. If you have any additional questions, you can reach out to us or to your upline, and we will definitely help you. So good luck. Have a great night, guys. Bye.
Good night.